Glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Borowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta...
Well, Mr. Valentine,
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true.
Are you putting aside the fact that you're...
I mean, technically...
This dead brain had inside knowledge of...
Fine.
Sure. Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Ego, fetch me the brain. No?
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised.
Skip to the good part, Doc.
We plugged the brain implant into Mr. Valentine.
Hell, why not?
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant. Were you going to say something? Yes, the connections appear to be stable. But that doesn't get around the current. We load both you and Mr. Valentine.
Right.
He'll act as a host.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
What'd they use you for?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host.
Come take a look at this.
Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs.
I found
And you
another memory to try.
Weren't
I'll connect
there
you.
to help them.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Oh boy. Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay.
But I did.
One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Play some music.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in...
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over, but the dreaming
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
It's all over, but the grind, and nobody's crying but me.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
About how much I care for you.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get it.
Yes. Their greatest secret is
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track.
You're right. A rogue Where did the memory say he was?
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the globe. If Virgil...
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next. Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Whew. Thanks. What'd they miss?
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Hey there.
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murder...
The whole world's crazy.
No argument here. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud?
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last...
I was in cryogenic storage for a long...
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in a nice... Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days?
This whole common...
Yeah, there's so much crime. What if the Silver Shroud was real? I got a plan to bring...
You know you're completely nuts, right?
Sadly, that's not the first. I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most... And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show.
I'll get the costume.
You're gonna do this? Before the bombs fell. So that's where you'll find it.
Right. Heads up.
Go ahead.
Your thoughts?
There's a lot of people out here.
Are things okay between you and me?
I guess things are all right. I just want to make things right for people out here. My hope is you feel the same. Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Maniacs wielding guns. I feel safer already.
We got a comedian here? Look around, jackass. And the Institute better learn. Now, maybe you get out of my...
Got a reason to be bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth.
You killed him? Just like that?
Hey.
Sure.
But we know our... Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Hey.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between
I've got a few minutes to browse.
a gun for...
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Ought to be Diamond City's motto.
This better be an emergency.
Actually, I need some supply.
All right, but go easy on the chems.
Doc.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
Facial reconstruction?
It's Doc Crocker's specialty. If you're interested, talk to him about it. Just head through the door with our logo on it. Now, if you have an actual medical problem, speak up.
Not today.
Very well.
A new face. Strong, but not perfect. For a nominal fee, Doc Crocker can give you the looks you've only dreamed about before.
Yeah, all right.
Every face I sculpt is a masterpiece. We'll begin just as soon as you sit down. You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
My friends say outsiders smell, but you don't smell at all.
Head on inside.
Somebody please help. She's hurt.
Pulowski, nuclear protection on a budget.
Time to die!
There. I think I can still get to Willie's.
Please help! She's hurt! She's going to die. She needs help. She's going to die. She needs help. Somebody please help. She's hurt. Anybody! Help! Hurry! She's in here! Please help!
Excuse me.
She's right back here! Hurry!
Hey! I told you to bring them into the basement. Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be ready.
I get the feeling we're being watched.
What is taking so long? I don't know. You gotta be sure.
Don't you die on me!
We'll be taking that.
What else you got?
All day!
So long! What?
Hey.
Your few. Funeral.
That's one way to get the coolant pumping. Ourselves a friend with all this stuff.